Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu Alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Inventory Management Portal. This is Ali Raza and today I am going to tell you about the categories, colors and sizes CRUD operations. Basically this inventory management portal is about the garments industry, and I have to deal with the garments stuff. So for that purpose I need the categories of the garments, I need the colors of the garments, and I need the sizes, because these are the things that are required. So everything should be from the database. So we have to create these tables also inside our database, and we have to perform the CRUD operations on these tables also, and then finally we'll go towards the purchase invoice or the purchasing of the goods with respect to the garments. Okay, so you have to think about this for your project first, and then you have to decide what should be the tables that you need. For example, if you have a food inventory portal, then you have to get the expiry date, then you have to get the barcodes, then you have to get the other things. Similarly, here in the garments industry, we also need barcodes. Okay, but this is not a shop management portal, this is an inventory management portal for buying and selling, that's it. Okay, so let's try to do these stuffs, and then ultimately in the next lectures we'll see what else we need also in this project. So let's start and have a look what we have today. Alright, first of all let's dive into the inventory DB database and create some new tables. First of all, create, let me zoom in, table, and the name of the table is categories, and come inside C_ID or cat_ID you can say, so that it can be easily distinguished from other columns. Integer, not null, primary key, auto_increment, cat_name, that means category name, variable character, 40, not null, that's it. And you can add another thing, that is category status, whether this category is active or not if you wish to, but right now I'm not doing this. These two things are enough. And one more thing that I am going to add here is the unique constraint, because this category should be unique. If the category is cotton, then no other cotton can be added here, simple. So this is my first table. Now let's create another table. After this, put a semicolon at the end and create table colors. Okay, and then come inside and create color_ID, and the rest of the code is the same. Copy and paste, and then we have another column, that is color_name, variable character 30 or 40, let's say, not null. So if I make this unique, then there should be there will be no problem, because if you have added red, then red should not be added again. Okay, if you have added yellow, then yellow should not be added again. Okay, so till this point we are up to date now. And the third column, the table that I wanted to create here, is the create table, and that is size or sizes. Come inside this and let's add a semicolon at the end here, and now create table sizes. And so si_id int, we can get tiny integer here, because we have small, extra small, large, medium, extra large, extra large, not more than that. I hope it is clear. So tiny integer is enough for this to be the data type, and then it should not be null, and primary key for relationships, and auto_increment. So after this, size_name, like extra large, large, small, whatever. So variable character, and then 40, 20 should be enough, and not null, and this should be unique as well, because if you have added small, then there is no need to add the small again. Okay, so not null and unique. So these are my tables. Now I will execute this all queries together. Let's try to execute. But first of all, copy this all in order to avoid loss of data. So these are my queries. Let's execute. You see, commands completed successfully. Let's click on the inventory DB again, and now I have these tables also. Okay, now respectively I have to create the stored procedures for CRUD operations for these tables. Okay, so let's dive in on the notepad so that you can be able to see the procedures clearly here. So create, okay, let's not dive into the notepad. Instead, let's click on the database again and go to the SQL and increase the width of this so that you can be able to see all the stored procedures together. Okay, let me zoom in first. Delimiter // delimiter semicolon. Come inside and create procedure st underscore insert. The name of the tables, okay, should be, let me refresh this so that the table should display here. Open. Now these are the tables. Let's go to the SQL and write the query again. So delimiters / delimiters and semicolon create procedure st underscore insert. Insert what? Categories. Let me show you the table column name, table names. So you see here on the left hand side, categories. Now what I wanted to insert inside categories, let me open it, and you see I have the columns. Only name I have to pass here. Okay, so because ID was auto increment, so name, and it should be variable character 40, and that's it. Come inside, then open the bracket with begin and then end, and then come inside and create a query for insert into. Table name is categories, column names are cat underscore name. So let me show you on the left hand side, cat underscore name, and value are name. Simple. So this is the stored procedure that is enough for the insert for the categories. Okay, so let's copy and execute this. Look, commands completed successfully. Let's click on the edit and change it to, after insert categories we have insert sizes and insert the colors. So insert colors and then the name of the color, okay, and the length I thought it was 40, but please do double check that what was the length of this. So colors, let me close this categories, and then respectively I'll add the color underscore name. So here I'll change the column table colors, and it should be call underscore name, and then the name will be passed as this. So but you see delimiters were removed, so delimiters / and / delimiter semicolon, and one more thing that I should, yes, it's enough. So zoom in and execute this. So insert colors. You see commands completed successfully. Now we have to insert in the you can see sizes. So let's go back to SQL and paste, and here what we have to write, insert sizes, and the size should also have the name but with the 20 length, and si underscore name. Let me open this sizes table. You see si underscore name, and the name is passed here. Now let's execute this. Change the table size, table name, and copy now. Zoom in, see this properly now. Now we have to execute this. Commands completed successfully. So all our insert procedures are now ready. Now we have to create the update procedures, we have to create the delete procedures. Okay, so let's go and paste one procedure, that is, let me write here update, and update what? Update categories, and I wanted to update the category name with respect to the category ID, that was integer. Here I'll write the update query. So update categories set cat underscore name equals to name, where, let me zoom in this, where cat underscore ID is equals to ID that I will pass on runtime, and then semicolon. So this is the query for update categories with respect to the ID. Let's copy and execute. Commands completed successfully. Go back to SQL and paste the query again. Now after update categories, let's create update sizes, and the name was fine, and no, the name length was 20, and instead of update categories, let's write here sizes, and here we can write si underscore name, that is the column name, and si underscore id for size ID. So with respect to the ID, I am going to update the size of my size table. So let's execute. Commands completed successfully. Let's come here and zoom in again. Now after update size, we have to update the color. So color, and the name was 40, and with respect to the ID, I'll update the colors, and here I'll write call underscore name, and then call underscore ID as color ID, and then that's it. So let's execute this also. Commands completed successfully. So we have updated, updated size, we have updated categories, we have updated the colors. Now let's try to delete. So paste again, come here, remove this because we need only ID. Okay, and here we have to write delete where call ID equal to this. So remove this, write here delete color, and write here delete from colors where color ID equals to ID. But you can okay, the data type of the colors ID column was integer, that's fine, and the color ID is equal to this, that's fine. So let's execute this. Click on the go button, you see executed successfully. Let's go back to SQL, paste it again. After delete colors, delete categories, ID again, and delete from categories and category ID, and then the ID, simple. Let's copy and execute. Okay, let's go back again. So we have deleted the colors, we have deleted the categories, now we have to delete the size, and the ID for size I have to pass here as tiny integer. Okay, I have to correct in the update query also. So where sizes, delete from sizes, zoom in, and si underscore id is equals to the ID. Okay, so delete from sizes where ID equal to this. Let's execute this. Commands completed successfully. So we have created all three delete procedures for all the three tables that I have created now, and then let's go back and paste again, and now the select stored procedure. So st underscore get categories, and no need to get any parameter as input. Remove this, select all from categories C, and you can write something like this: C dot category ID as ID, comma, C dot category name as category. Simple. And then you can specify the order by clause, order by C dot category name ascending semicolon. So this is my select query for getting all the categories. Copy and execute. Commands completed successfully. Now come here. After get categories we have get sizes. Okay, and then we have to change the table here from categories to sizes. Change the alias name, that is S, and change S dot SI underscore name and SI underscore ID from S, where S dot SI underscore name and ascending order. Okay, so that's what's the case here now, and let's execute this. Zoom in, execute. So from sizes I'll get all the sizes now. So categories and sizes done. Let's zoom in. After sizes we have to write here the colors. So colors, and then from colors alias name should be CO and CO dot CAT underscore ID, because it's CO underscore ID, COL underscore ID, and okay, so the column name in the colors was COL. I have to correct that in the update procedures. So call CO, be very sure what you are doing, okay, because it's very important. CO dot color underscore ID, and then so call name, call ID, and then that's it. So that get colors. Copy and go. Commands completed successfully. Let's go back to stored procedures and let's click on the update colors stored procedure, and you see where I have written here call underscore name, call underscore ID. That's fine. And let's go back to delete and check whether I have done the same or not. So where is delete? Let me get that. Delete color, edit, call underscore ID. So that's fine. I have given the same details for column names. If there is a mistake, it will let me know when I execute these queries. Okay, let's check delete categories. Okay, fine. Everything is perfect up till now, I think, hopefully. Now the next step is we have to create the respective user interfaces for these three tables. So let's go back in Dreamweaver and create 3 pages: PHP, HTML5, and create. This page should be named as, let's save this page as categories. Okay, categories CRUD. Inside the folder inventory portal and save here. Now save as. After categories CRUD we have colors CRUD, save as. Then after colors CRUD we have the sizes CRUD, so size CRUD, and then save. So now we have created 3 pages separately. Now what I will do, I will simply come here and open the page that we have done in the previous class, that was suppliers. Okay, let's open that page. In order to save time, what I have done in the suppliers, I am now copying and pasting, and then I'll change the respective things. So this is the whole code that I have done for the suppliers. In order to save time, I have just copied this suppliers code, and I'm coming in the categories CRUD and paste here. Same code. Okay. Now I'll change the things. Let's close this suppliers in order to avoid confusions. So let's first change the title. That is my categories CRUD. So category management, and then here we write categories category management. Okay, respectively I have to change everything. Then the value should be hidden field should be 4 because 3 was there. Now we have to add 4. Alright, now the value I have given here 4, then name, because I wanted to add the category, so category name, and then the name text. So I don't want the phone text, remove this. I don't want the address text, remove this. So I only wanted to add one category name, that's it. ID was auto increment. And then I have these buttons. So I have changed my UI with respect to that. And then this is my save button code. Here I am checking only the name text, not these two. Okay, remove this. So you see, if this text box is only checked, not empty, then come inside and remove these. So you see how easy it is to replicate and do the things. Now instead of insert supplier, what I have to do? I have to change the procedure and add my stored procedure for category insertion. So let's insert categories procedure here. Let's take that. So copy, and you see the parameter name is name, and here the parameter name I don't want to worry about that. As simple passed my insert categories function, and then that category added successfully, and I have taken that category value within this. Simple. And then the message will be displayed. Now retrieve function, we have to go to retrieve also. Let's go to the view. So when the view button is clicked, instead of supplier ID, I have to change this with the category ID. So I will create a session with the name category ID in later on. And then what else I wanted to change here? Nothing else. Okay, remove these. I don't want these phone and addresses. Okay, so if this is the thing, and instead of category ID, supplier ID, I am writing here category ID as a variable. IDRB is the same, and then remove this phone address as array, and here I have to pass only the ID, and that is my category ID. So copy and paste. Sorry, dollar should be there. Now fine. So name, phone and address are not required for updation. So I have taken the name text inside name, and then an array where the name is there and the category ID that we have taken from the radio button. And update supplier, remove this, come here and get the update supplier procedure. So edit, here I have, sorry, not update supplier, update categories, and here I have two things, ID and the name. So let's copy and paste, and I have passed two things, the ID and the name. Okay, the next thing is edit successfully, update categories is there. Please select any category first. You have to change everything with respect to this window. Now delete supplier, so remove this delete supplier. I have to pass the ID, so ID is passed here, and let's copy the delete stored procedure name. Delete category, where is that delete category? Here it is. So you see here the ID is only parameter that we have to pass, so ID is passing with the help of the array. So let's copy and paste delete categories. Data deleted successfully. Now the retrieve function, so instead of get suppliers, I have to call here get categories. So let's pick up get categories here, copy and paste. So get categories, and then I need only the name, no phone number is there, no address is there, so remove this. Then after name, here this is the first row and this is the second column, sorry. So this TD should not be there, remove this TD, and this TD should also not available. Then we have the buttons, and that's it. Save. So only the ID and the name. Let's go back, let's go and change the message here, no categories available, and then retrieve for edit. So instead of this get suppliers, let's paste categories, and here also let's remove the phone and the address, and then this is the same, and then it's for text and then after text we need to remove this phone txt. So this is phone, this is the address, so remove this, that's all. And then we have the buttons, same is the case we have to do here. So that's my ID at 0, and on 1 we have the, so 2 should be removed and 3 should also be removed. Okay, that's fine. And then we have the buttons. Save, and then no categories available, and that's it. So we have successfully done the same thing, but the value should be here. You see I have done the mistake, it should be 4 everywhere in the form. So you see I have done 4 here. So let's go inside the retrieves, and value equals to 4, and where else I need to do this? Here, value equals to 4, that's it. Okay, now everywhere 4 has been successfully added. Now that's my categories CRUD. Let's open the page admin DB, because that was our dashboard page, and let's link this page to that. So categories CRUD, let's come here, and if the ID is 4, so what I wanted to do, I wanted to include the page that is categories CRUD, categories. Okay, save. Now let's try to do the rest of the things also. Paste, after categories on 5 I wanted to see the sizes. Okay, so the page name is size CRUD. Now copy this and paste, and when the 6 is the ID of the page, then I'll display the colors CRUD. So colors CRUD, that's it. Okay, so things are done. Let's check whether it is working or not. So let's open with the ID, and you see now roles, users, suppliers coming. Okay, but the details should be there. Okay, categories, you see I have to change this into categories and then the other things. Let me do that also. So instead of suppliers, let me write here categories, and here I have to write sizes, and let's copy and paste. Here I'll write colors, and this should be 6. Okay, so on 5 I have displayed the sizes, and then on 6 I have displayed the colors. So that's what ID. This is the get method, and this is also the get method. So let's now check again. Chrome. Okay, so now categories. So when I click on the categories, I have changed the font. Okay, so relatively you can do the same thing. Okay, let's view. You see no categories available. Okay, now let's add a category. Let's say cotton, and save. You see it's done. Now we have to change the UI of the table so that it can become more beautiful. Let's try to click on edit button. You see it's saying that select any user first, so I have to change this message. Instead of this, I have to write here select any category first. So let's try to go on the categories CRUD and change this message. So no categories available, this is fine, and update. I have to go inside the edit button. So that's my view button, select any user. So instead of user, I have to write select any category first, save. That's it. Let's click edit again. So you see select any category first. Now it's perfect. Now when I select cotton and click on edit, so you see here some tags are missing. Let me correct that. So input, it's fine. Where is the problem? The problem I think here inside this input. So let us check where was that. So it's update and delete buttons. Okay, so let's come here and let's delete So input is there, the Angular tag is opened, the update Angular tag is opened in this. Here it is missing. You see, that's the mistake. Let's add and save. Come here, click cotton and then click edit. You see, now the things are working but not changing. Okay, that is why, because the session that I have created, let me show you that. The session is created when I am clicking on the edit button. Okay, so that's my edit button, and here you see its category ID. Okay, and now when I am checking this session inside the retrieve for edit, here I have written supplier ID. Okay, so that's not perfect. Here it should be category ID, because the session that I am creating when I am clicking on the edit button is cat ID. Okay, so here you have to write the cat ID as session. So here, okay, done. Now the things will work. Let me show you that. Sorry, let's come here and refresh, view, edit. So you see, cotton is now coming, cotton 1, let's say, and update. So you see, cotton 1 updated successfully. When I wanted to delete this, so you see, data deleted successfully. Now no categories are available. So all the CRUD operations are done. Now can I expect from you guys that you can do the same? Just copy all the code from the categories window and paste it into the sizes window or the page, and paste the same into the colors page. Okay, so okay, let me do that for you guys. If there are some students that expects everything to be done with the help of the instructor, so it's a very bad thing, but I am doing, because I receive so many requests. Sir, you have missed that code. Sir, you have missed that code. So I expect from the students that they can if they see one thing and they understood one thing, they can do the next thing by themselves. So let's open the size CRUD and copy and paste all the code here. Select all, copy, and here paste. Done all. Now close the categories CRUD so that you can be you will not get confused. Now after category, what we have to do? We have to write here size management. The ID should be 5 in the form. Name text is fine. Okay, view buttons are also there, perfect. Name text is fine. Instead of insert categories, remove this. Go and select your insert size. So you see only one parameter, name. So I have to pass only one thing, copy and paste. So only one thing is there, passed and added successfully. That's fine. When the view button is clicked, so you can see here I have to change the session ID. So the session ID for size is, let's say, size ID. Okay, and change the message from category to size. Please select any size first, and then inside the update button I have to create here size ID variable. Okay, and instead of update categories, I'll write here update sizes. Let me show you that. Update sizes at the end. Here 2 parameters, name and ID. Copy, come here and paste. So 2 parameters are passed, but not category ID. I have to pass here size ID, size ID. Okay, and the variable was the text box name was name txt. So that's it. And now any other thing? Yes, update any size first. Please select any size first, size there, and then data deleted successfully. Okay, delete categories, remove, and get the delete size. So delete size, here it is. Let's copy and come here and paste. So you see ID I have taken for delete. Now retrieve. Inside retrieve I need one text box, and one text box is already there because category is also holding one table or one column. So I don't need to change anything here. No sizes available, and here, but one thing I have to change here is get sizes. So let's get size copy and paste it here, and now this is the retrieve function. Okay, so get sizes will be displayed, no size available. Here also paste get sizes, and okay, one thing, it should be 5 here also, and it should be 5 here also. Okay, now the next step is the session. So instead of this session ID, what session I have created when I have clicked on the edit button? Let me show you that. Save, view, edit. Here is the size ID, the session name. Okay, so let's paste it here. Okay, so when the session ID is there and equals, then this should be the text box, table details, and otherwise these all are the details, and then no sizes available. Save. So everything is updated successfully. Now it's time to check whether it is working or not. So let's open the CRUD page. So let's come back to the dashboard instead of this. So we have now categories, then sizes. So you see size management, same window. Okay, when I click on view, no sizes available, small. Okay, sorry, wrong click, small, save. So you see small edit successfully. When I click update, you see here, but I have to display the retrieve function here when I click on the update button directly. So let's call the retrieve function when I click on the update. So update, if this is the message, and now it's fine. Okay, same is the case I have to do with the categories also. Let's go back and view and click update. No, select any size first. It is showing me the message, select any size first. Sorry, it should not be here, it should be here. That's fine. Okay, at this point I have to call, so view again and update. So you see the data is also displaying and the message is also there. Now edit, it is changing, and then a small one, let's say, update, small one updated successfully. Let's select it again and delete. So you see data deleted successfully. Now likewise we have to utilize with the colors. Okay, so same thing, let's copy the size CRUD, copy, and file, open, and what we need here is colors. So you see today we reached till 38 minutes up till now, and our 3 CRUD operations have been done successfully as compared to the previous lectures. So that not be the size, that should be the color management. The value should be 6, and of course I only wanted to take the color name, so name text is enough. And then instead of insert sizes, I have to get the insert colors. Let's quickly do that. Insert colors, copy and paste, insert colors, and then we have to change the size ID to color ID as the session ID, and then we have to destroy these sessions when somebody tries to click the logout. Okay, we have to do that. So color ID is the session name. Please select any color first, and when we update, let's make size ID to color ID, and here I'll write color ID, and instead of update sizes, let's update colors. Here it is, copy, come here and paste, and color ID, it's fine, and session name is color ID, that's fine, and let's select any color first, change the message, and then the delete is there, but the delete size is not the parameter, sorry, stored procedure. We have to get the delete one. So delete colors. So copy and come here and paste. Okay, so st underscore delete color for deletion, and the rest of the ring remains the same. Get sizes, instead of get sizes we have to write here get colors. So let's pick up get colors. Okay, so get colors, and I have to paste the get colors here also. Save. Now let's check the retrieve for other things. So the value should be 6 for colors, and the next thing is the session, no color available, and when the session is there, so instead of size ID I have the session name, that is color ID, and the rest of the ring remains the same, no colors available. Okay, so all things are set according to me, hopefully. If I have not done any mistake, then let's check by ourselves. So color CRUD, it's on the 6. Let's go back to the dashboard, remove this ID and admin dashboard. Now colors, so you see color management. Okay, click view, no colors available. Okay, this is the testing. Let's say red and save. You see red added successfully, it is displaying. And then red, edit, it is editing. Okay, red dish, okay, reddish, and update. So it is saying that the incorrect number of arguments for get colors. Okay, when I am updating that, that's the problem. So let's go on the update. So see, for update I have used the wrong stored procedure. That was the mistake. Let's copy the update stored procedure, update color, copy and paste. Now save, and let's verify again. View, let's directly click on the update. So please select any color, select any color. Let's edit red 1 and update. So you see red 1 updated now successfully. When I click on the delete, so you see when I am deleting, nothing is happening. So when I click on the delete button, retrieve should be there. Copy, so delete. Here we have delete, and you see when the ID is not selected, I have to display the message and paste retrieve function. Okay, and where was the message? Here it is, here the message is. So I have to pass at delete. So where was that delete? Okay, paste. Please select any color first. So I have to do the same with the size also in the delete. Let's copy the else and put it inside the size also. So size and delete one. Where's delete? So delete. So I have skipped the else completely here. Let's make it correct. So this should be the size. Select any size first for delete. Okay, that's fine now. So colors CRUD, let's check it. Colors, view, when I delete, so now it is showing me the message. Okay, in sizes, when I view, no sizes available. Okay, ABC, let's say S. And when I click on delete, so you see it is saying me please select any size first. So things are working now. So let's view the red one and let's try to delete. So you see that it is deleted successfully, and now no colors are available. So guys, that's the whole thing for today. We have done all the CRUD operations along with the database, along with the queries, along with the stored procedures, along with the front end designing and the changing of the data. So we have added 3 more tables and the queries for those tables inside our inventory portal. So that's all for today. Hope you have learned a lot of things today. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.